Hi, welcome to Let's Talk About It with Chris and
Edward.
we want to appreciate you following us. Thank you so much. Thank you for liking our videos. We appreciate it. We want to grow with you and learn with you at the same time. So show is for you and as well as for us. I mean, we're all in the learning process right now, right?
Of course,
Yes. Thank you for following us on the first show that we did with about United States and China. And today we want to talk about two giants.
Bigger than US and China.
Actually, in a way, they are bigger than the United States and China. They actually run economies, to be honest with you. Yes, Amazon and Walmart, right? Two giants of the American economy. Not the world yet, but the American economy for sure. Yeah, Amazon and Walmart.
And they just started a big war basically between both of them, and nobody really knows who's going to win.
Well, I would say that Amazon started the war. Walmart was not into the war with Amazon. I'm surprised Walmart fell asleep on this because we saw what they did to UPS and FedEx. Amazon. We saw what they did to third, buyers like third company sellers. I mean, they basically had to go to Congress about it. So we know Amazon is just like an evil company.
Well, but, Walmart used to be called the evil company. Now they are the good ones.
Well, I think that happened with Walmart at the beginning is because nobody at that time had any idea how a giant supermarket could work, and Walmart was probably the first supermarket that was self-dependent. Walmart became huge not because of Walmart, because they started buying land to make their own products. So they didn't have to depend on sellers, which is basically the same thing the Amazon is doing, but with technology.
Well, the big problem is that Amazon is so advanced now. I mean, has such a huge leg with Walmart on the online things. But Walmart, because what they sell mostly is groceries, right? That's like 70% or something of the.
I think 80% of Walmart is groceries.
It's just groceries, and maybe some people will order like the groceries home, but most people are going, like families, are going to go to Walmart to buy, once a week or whatever it is, to buy for the week. That's not going to stop any soon.
No.
Because of prices, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, it's prices and also even the new millennials, the new young generation that is growing up, a lot of them are actually getting their products from online. I mean, look at the Fresh Direct.
Fresh Direct.
They're growing fast. I mean, people getting their groceries from them same day delivery most of the times in big cities. So that just shows you that there's a market for that, which Amazon is looking at, and that's why they're going into that. I'm surprised at Walmart. One of the things that I know Walmart is going to do, and they do very well, believe it or not. Walmart just started doing the deliveries and also selling on the website all the items that they already have the products. That's the difference between Walmart and Amazon. Amazon don't have it. Amazon depends on third parties, and they depend on the fees that they charge these third parties for the. Amazon makes money on commercials and fees. They don't make any money on selling any product. That's one of the biggest differences right now. Most people don't realize Amazon doesn't make any money on selling anything. They make revenue on commercials
and that is where the war starts, because Walmart starts just accepting sellers on the website.
Yes.
And the fees are way less. Like if you want to sell, you have a product and you're going to sell it between Amazon or Walmart, you're going to be way better off on Walmart, because the fees that they have are lower than Amazon. Are huge. They charge you for everything. Walmart doesn't really do that.
Yes, even though Yes, you're 100% right. And right now, if you're selling a product, the best bet is to go to Walmart. Because even though you might have a bigger audience in Amazon, between fees and other things and everything that they put on you, a lot of people don't even make any profit. They just there because of the value. They sell a lot of value, but they're not making a profit. In Amazon, they're making a profit, maybe not too much, but they say that you're making 50 cents or a dollar or $2 of profit, but you're making a profit. So if you sell 10,000 items, you're making $1 profit. Hey, guess what? You already made $10,000. Which in Amazon you will have to sell at least 100,000 just to make that much profit. So you get a lot of value because the Amazon um, website is viewed by many people, much more than
And it's so much easier. Like if you go to Amazon and you want to order something, it's crazily easy to order if you compare with any other website.
no, yeah. I mean, hey, listen.
And you can return.
Amazon is very good at what they do. They've been doing it for a long time since the beginning, and they've been very consistent on technology. So that's why they're not hiring as many people as before, and they're actually firing a lot of people because they are able to do the same job with less people. The new factories are, like amazingly, when you think about it, what stuff that is happening with those factories is very impressed.
They don't even let you see how they download the trucks.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when the truckers get to Amazon, right to the deck, they actually pretty much take the truckers kind of away from the downloading, so they will not see how it's downloaded because it's all these robots that come to.
Yes, yeah.
And then nobody wants anybody to make like a video of that. Or,
Yeah, well, it's amazing. I mean, when you think about it, it's amazing. The technology the Amazon is producing is just amazing. I mean, their logistics is mainly the logistics is such a great. It has years and years and years ahead of Walmart when it comes to logistics for deliveries. I mean, Amazon came out with the next day the Prime. It's huge.
Prime is amazing.
But
nothing is said on stone.
Yeah.
Like everything that Amazon has, and that's the biggest problem that Amazon has. With all the new technology coming, right? Things that they used to sell, like I make all their money, logistics and all of that. Now it's coming way cheaper for other sources because the AI now let you program websites, set up cards, the whole system. You can do it like for almost no money. And that's coming bigger and bigger and bigger. So if you see what Amazon, how they make money, a big chunk of that it comes from selling technology to third parties. Not just that they sell the products of the third parties, but they sell them all kind of technology things. And all of this can easily is going to be easily taken by AI.
So when we talk about Amazon, we never really think about groceries. When we talk about Walmart, we always think about groceries.
Yeah.
Walmart is your grocery store.
Yeah.
Amazon has always been your product stuff like shampoo, stuff that you need in the house that you don't want to go to the store. I mean, things like that. So what's happening in the last few years, and I think that Amazon did it before Walmart, is that Amazon went to the grocery business. And I'm surprised, like I said earlier, I'm surprised that Walmart waited that long to prepare themselves for it. We saw what they did to UPS with the shipping part. UPS has spent a lot of money, for the shipping part.
And I think Amazon told them to do it, right? Oh, I heard about that they actually went and told them to.
Yeah, I heard about that too. I heard that UPS spent money on planes and trucks and all these things because of the holidays and the value that they're going to get. FedEx also did the same thing. So I don't understand why they fell for it because Amazon was building their own logistics system.
It was insane though. Like they were like telling them, you sure you can take our products, and at the same time buying trucks like crazy.
Yeah.
And this company, especially UPS, was yeah, sure. We just need to buy more planes, more trucks, more this, more that, hire more people. Don't worry about it. And how come you're buying trucks? Don't worry.
Yeah, that was so ridiculous. And you know what? I want to be honest with you. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if in the next 5, 10 years Amazon will go into the delivery business themselves. I would not be surprised at all because Amazon is a beast. It needs to keep growing. So if there's one thing that we have realized is that Amazon has told us if you wait or you stand for too long, you disappear. You cannot. You have to keep moving. It's a machine that has to just keep growing and growing and growing. Walmart is the biggest employee of the United States. Walmart employs millions of people in the United States.
I think 250 or something.
No, I think Walmart has like 1.2 million employees
Wow.
in the United States. They have over I don't know how many stores, like over 1,000 stores, more than 1,000.
But they've been closing some, right, because of riot and things. I didn't understand.
No, some stores have been closing, but that's
Normal.
That's normal. But Walmart is still growing strong. I mean, they're one of the things when you talk about Walmart and the logistics is that even though Walmart sells a lot of stuff, so Walmart sells billions of dollars, the profit is very nothing almost compared to Amazon profits. Amazon I think makes like 80 cents per dollar. Walmart makes only like 10 cents a dollar. For every dollar they sell, they make very little money, but they have so much volume. Amazon makes more money. It's just like Apple. Apple makes a lot of money for selling almost nothing. Their percentage per
It's
dollar.
like 30%, something like that.
Their,
It's like huge.
their percentage. I mean, when you put together the product and how much they sell it for, they're making a killer. It's just insane the money that they're making. But I think at the end, the way things are moving now that they're actually competing with each other because Amazon went to the groceries business and Walmart is going into the selling item business. So now they can actually the online business. So now you can actually say, yeah, they're competing against each other. For many years, people say, no, because Walmart is only doing groceries and Amazon is not doing groceries, so therefore each one has their own lane. But now it's official. I think it's official that they can say they're competing against each other.
Also, one of the big problems with Amazon is that a big part of their business is also robotics, right? Like I think they are like the company with more robots in the world.
Yes.
Like they even bought all companies, like companies that make robots. They went and bought them outright just to make sure that they can have the best robots on their side.
So in the long term, no one's going to knock down Walmart, at least not for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason for that is because at the end of the day, people have to eat.
Of course,
people gotta eat. People gotta eat. People may not need the nice toy that the Amazon sells right there. I mean, people. One of the things that Amazon took advantage of was, because of the COVID-19, the lockdown.
When they blew
up
like
because
crazy.
people were not doing nothing but be on the phone all day, just looking for stuff, and it became a habit. So I have to give Amazon a lot of credit. They took advantage of that.
Well, it was supposed to happen like in 10 years.
Yeah, they did like this, and it really changed our habits of buying, of time consumption. So that took Amazon was very good at taking that and putting it into the bank. But one thing that Amazon and I don't know how it's going to play, but China is trying to bring what's it, Temu? Temu's trying to come to the United States.
Oh, wow.
So, that's going to be great. This is all great for us. I mean, we're talking about big companies fighting against each other, but believe it or not, this is great for us. For the average person that's buying stuff, this is great. And what's it, Temu? I don't know if I'm saying it right. Temu. It's like the
I don't know how to pronounce.
I think it's Temu. I'm not sure either, but it's like the Chinese version of Amazon. If they actually do come, or they Indian, I think they're Chinese. Chinese, right? I think if they do come here, all that's going to do is maintain the prices low for everybody because you cannot compare and raise your prices. It's insane. That's why Amazon is becoming so big. Is because it's actually all the sellers are competing in the same side. So you cannot sell a price for two. See, one of the things that Americans don't do such a good job is that we don't do a good job searching which is the best product. We just look at the price, and when we look at the price, oh, that's cheaper, and that's it. That's all we're looking at is a cheaper price. We don't care about, oh, this is a better material, this is, made it. We don't really care about it.
Especially if they are gifts. If it's for you.
If it's for me, yeah.
It's like a gift.
Yeah, forget about it. Yeah, whatever. What? Deliver it to the address? Even better. I'll have to wrap it around. There you go. It's straight away. You're 100% right. And so therefore, that's why a lot of these companies sell to these places. Very so the consumer wins. It's a win-win for the consumer. Win-win for the consumer. This war against Walmart and Amazon has been great for the consumer.
Yeah. Actually, what was really bad is that Amazon was alone in this field, let's call it. But now that as I was saying, the robotic, because they are so big and robotic, right? But now you have all the robots are kind of going to be left behind because all the new wave of robots are coming. Way more smart. They are charged with AI, and they are way more powerful in every. Like, don't you think, like, if you have a robot that it can go and do groceries for you, that will eliminate a lot of the delivery.
So, the United States market is the biggest market in the world. And that's everybody knows that. I mean, we spend and the American spends a lot more than anybody else in the world. That's why everybody wants to sell in the United States. Nobody wants to go to Korea and sell. Nobody wants to go to Afghanistan to sell. Nobody wants to go to. I'm just giving you random countries. I mean, nobody wants to sell to this country because nobody's buying there. That's the truth of the matter. Americans buy in bulk, they buy in large.
That's true, but as I said, if you ask me, like, who's going to, in 10 years, who's going to be there? Walmart, definitely. Amazon, I'm not sure. Because look, you saw what is happening recently. Amazon is trying to stop other companies to sell products, Amazon products. So let's say you put $40 million or whatever it is to make a website, right? And that is a copy of Amazon website, right? And what is the advantage? Now you have the advertisement, you can give the promotion, you sell what you can steer people in buying whatever you want, but you don't really have anything. Nothing of that is real. Like if anybody buys a pencil, you just order the pencil in a backdoor on Amazon, and there is a company actually doing that right now. And do you think, like, how can they stop other companies doing that? Well, like you put a shoe store company, right? A shoe store website, right? And your intention is to sell, the shoes that you are producing or whatever it is. But at the same time, you give other options of people to buy in a backdoor shoes from Amazon. You don't even make money from those products. Just so your inventory looks huge.
So,
Something that is happening is that other companies are, I don't know if you call it backdoor or whatever it's called, but basically people go and make a website, right? You put like $30 million.
but that's why Amazon was in the Congress recently because it's a scam.
Is it though?
Yeah, it is. When you so it is and it's not legally. I guess you can say that it's not.
But how can you stop it?
You can't. That you know that's a whole thing about technology and the internet. By the time you realize it, you try to stop it. Something else is already there.
Of course,
And
it's
something else is already.
impossible.
Yeah, technology is moving so fast that the moment you catch something, something else gets invented and invented and invented.
Like if I show you right a catalog, right, and of pencils, and I have 50 pencils there, and you choose whatever you want. What stopped me from going to Amazon, buy them and sell it to you for the same price, even not even making money? Nothing, right? It's not like it's something. Nobody can stop it.
No, nobody can stop it.
Right? But what is what will be my advantage, right? Maybe because of the amount of what I'm purchasing, I get to get some discounts. Maybe I get a refund from the credit cards. Maybe I get to process the credit cards.
So one of the things that a lot of people don't realize is that companies don't always make money on the product. Like for instance, you may not know when you click on the I certify or confirm everything. There's a line that usually says we could share your information with our
Other people, yeah.
with associates or companies that relate to us. So they're selling your information.
You see,
That's how much.
and that is very valuable.
Yes, another thing that is that they a lot of companies like Amazon, the biggest Amazon revenue maker is not on selling, it's on it's on the commercials. So people don't realize that there's ads in Amazon, and the people that sell these ads in the Amazon pay Amazon so they could be on the top. So when you ask for a baseball bat, your comes up. That was the biggest thing also with the internet search before, when people used to pay, the search companies. So then when you look for something, any news or something, yours will be all the way to the top. So your information will be the first one that will pop up. So the more you pay, the higher you are. And Amazon is very good at that. That's how much they make their money.
Yes, but they cannot stop. There is the problem that they are online, right? And in online, there are people that are crazy smart that can copy whatever they read.
Well, like I said last time, China is very good at that. China is very good at copying everybody's stuff. And I think it's Temu or Timu is coming. I mean, I think it's gonna pass. It's gonna pass, and they're gonna let it come in. There's no Walmarts in New York City. We're in New York. New York City has no Walmarts. And the reason why I was told, and don't quote me, I could be wrong, but I was told that the only reason why they don't let Walmart into the New York City area is because they said that it's too big and it would destroy and collapse everybody around them, that nobody will go to the little shops and this, and that. But yeah, they let Targets everywhere. There's Targets everywhere.
Oh, Amazon.
Yeah, they got Amazon stores, they got Targets everywhere. I mean, that's one thing I never understood, because Targets are literally everywhere now in New York City. And Target is like a small version of Walmart. It's a retail supermarket. Half of Targets now are supermarket. I mean, if you ask me who's the only one that is fighting Walmart, it's Target. Target is like I remember when first Target started. Target was a department store, and they won little by little.
Cheap clothes.
Yeah, cheap clothes. Yeah, nice. It was nice.
No, I buy them.
Yeah, nice cheap clothes, but it was clothes. You went to Target, you went for clothes, shoes, clothes. Now most people go to Target for groceries.
Yes, I mean they used to do the entrance grocery.
Yes.
And you got to go to the back, and now it's like
Now it's like half of the store is
groceries.
groceries. I mean, so when it comes to competition, because competition is always great for the customer because it keeps the prices low. The one way of competing is maintaining your price low. Right now, Walmart and Amazon is competing. I'll be very happy if they let Temu or Tamu, however the hell you say it, into the United States.
Another problem, and that's a huge advantage of Walmart, is that because Walmart is an old company, they already went through all the problems of creating a huge company like unions. They already know how to deal, how everything went. Everything is settled on with the employees. Amazon, no, they are all the time fighting union. The other day we saw they approved in Canada, or in an area of Canada, they approved the union, and Amazon went and closed all the area.
So what are the problems? That's a political issue.
No, but it's because they are a new company.
But one thing is, who is backing this up? Politicians. That's it. Knowing that companies like Amazon don't need you. All you're gonna do is okay, you want that, no problem. They just move to the next town.
So like here we supposedly won a lot because we stopped Amazon from opening the.
Oh yeah, in Long Island City, I remember that.
They were going to open basically the administrative.
Yeah, it was supposed to open a hub.
No, it was not like a
headquarters.
It was a headquarters. It was just like a very well paid job.
Yeah. Like thousands of jobs. You remember?
And they thought they attacked Amazon. Amazon doesn't care, just go next door.
It was go next door. And what city don't want them? I mean, what city don't that? But see, and Amazon is very good at that. You realize that I don't need you. You need me. So they don't need to play that game. They don't need to even concern with it. Like, you want to do that? Okay, go right ahead. Just move to the next town. That's all they got to do. So Amazon warehouses, they're building one right here, not far from here. They're building one. I just saw it. It's like a whole block.
The one by the old railroad. Because that one is there for a long time.
No. They're building one right here in Brooklyn.
In
Brooklyn, they're building a big one. It's like a whole block.
There's one by the Kennedy, a huge one.
Yeah. Hey, it is the future. I mean, they're planning for the future. I mean, they're investing a lot of money on the future. Little by little, it's taking jobs.
But you don't see a problem that the future is robots and AI in this thing, right? And they are not, even though they can put so much money there, neither of those two aspects they are in top of it.
So I do see the problem because and of course I don't want to get off the topic of Walmart and Amazon, but Amazon is creating a world for the few. Amazon is creating a world for a handful of people. And that's their target, that's fine. I mean, it's a company, every company has a target market. Every company, I don't care who you are, you could sell very expensive cars or you could sell bubblegum, but you have a specific target that you're looking for.
And who do you think is Amazon?
Amazon is going for people that make, I think, high income. So Amazon technology is moving so fast because they're looking at this generation. Look, we are on the same age range. We didn't grow up with any of this. I mean, I didn't have a calculator when I was in school. I didn't grow up with a phone. I mean, we didn't have iPhones.
You didn't went to school.
We didn't have any of the stuff that we have now. I mean, honestly, if you ask me, I think my phones and my stuff, just had, when I say recently, it's like less than 20 years.
I do remember that, like in 1 year in the school was, I wouldn't say illegal, but it was totally forbidden to have a calculator. Like teacher will be very upset if you have a calculator. And then the next year everybody
but what I can tell you is this. I remember this when I was a kid. I would go to the supermarket and the apples were there and you got to pick them and you like touch them and like, oh yeah, this one's good. You put it in your bag. I mean, right now you go to Walmart, it's the same process. You see what I mean?
Totally, and that is a huge.
Yes. So that part of Walmart
Yes.
is still there, which most people want. I mean, when you're young, everybody. I always say everybody is naive when they're young, but when they start paying taxes and they start actually buying properties and getting a serious job and they have responsibilities, then they turn into more like us. When we go to a supermarket and we actually look at the box, like when I get my apple pie, I want to make sure the box is not crushed and the pie is nice and neat. See, you know what I mean? I spend my time looking at, oh yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, I take that one. And listen.
That happened to me on Macy's. I went to buy a T-shirt, right? And it was for a gift, so I wanted to be, nicely fold. And some douche before came and moved all of them. So I was like looking. It took me like 15 minutes to go over until I found one that it was nicely.
You couldn't fold it by yourself?
No, they come with the pins and all of that. They are like professionally folded.
Oh, this is Macy's.
Come
on, man.
They used to have them really nice. Right, so I took it and I took it to the cashier. But that time I have like 3 guys surrendered me. They thought I was stealing also. Because I was going all over the place. They opened everything that I had, my bags and my backpack, trying to figure out what this guy is trying to steal. And after they opened the stupid t-shirt.
Wow, man. Listen, I'm a Walmart person. I like Walmart. I mean, I go to Walmart all the time. I like Walmart. I think I have purchased. I think if I think about it, the last 5 years, like 80% of my clothes have been from Walmart. I never used to buy from Walmart, but the last 2 years I've been buying a lot of stuff from Walmart. Because I realized that Walmart, you can do everything in there. Like you can go and that's a great thing about Walmart. That's the thing that the Walmart has. You can do your groceries, buy clothes,
Absolutely.
buy your car parts. I mean, you can everything in Walmart is there.
And that's what remember Party City.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
they got these.
Collapsed. No, I think it's
because
still
of
Walmart.
No, because of Walmart, no. Because Walmart decided, to also sell.
No, I think the problem with Party City was that they didn't know what to do with their space through the year. Like Party City was huge for Halloween. Like you couldn't get into a Party City during Halloween time because they said the costumes. Like everybody it was the costumes. If you need a costume, it was Party City. But Halloween is only 1 month, 1 day in 1 month. And then they sell the decorations. Remember, we have Thanksgiving, we have Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Those are the 3 holidays that people decorate the house, the parties and all this stuff. But then what do you do the rest of the year? You see what I mean? So
lots of people don't do parties anymore.
Yeah, they do. They just don't invite you.
I mean, they keep telling us they don't. You should.
So the next time is coming. Listen, I think on the long run, I mean, right now we're looking at it, but in the long run, I don't think Walmart has nothing to fear. I think that what they're doing right now, competing with Amazon in the way they are, is good. Amazon is not going to be able to do what Walmart can do, because one thing that Walmart has is land. Amazon owns so much land, their farms, their products. They are their own name on it. Amazon don't have that. Amazon, what it does is buy something else cheap with their name on it. But they don't do.
No, but they are buying factories pretty much. Sometimes they buy them, sometimes they actually make them from scratch. Like they want a lot of, that's another thing.
Let me ask you something. Mm-hmm. Okay? When you look at the Amazon catalog, most of the stuff that they sell is not from America.
Mm-hmm.
It's from Asia.
Yes,
Okay.
China.
Yeah, well, I mean, like from Korea, some of them is from all these countries in Asia. Asia is very cheap because labor in those countries is very very cheap. You know, one of the problems with manufacturing in the states is that and that's why a lot of countries don't do it. I mean, the United States is huge when it comes to technology because it is worth investing. But when it comes to like small things, just to be on code, like for building codes and regulations and what's that, it's just a headache. We cannot compete against any country in Vietnam, China, Korea, where they can do what the hell they want to do. When it comes to laws and the environment, like nobody cares. And
There is
so
a lot of that.
no, it's not. That's what it is. It's not a lot of it. This is what it is. When was the last time you saw anybody protesting in China about the environment? They're killing the plants.
The oceans are raising and killing.
When was the last time? I've never heard nobody protesting.
You know what Walmart is doing, and that's going to be big, maybe selling houses now, like a whole house. You just have to tell them where you want to put it, and probably you have to prepare the
Because and that's the thing that Walmart is learning from Amazon. We don't have to do it. All we just have to have is in a platform. We just have to have it. They have a third party do it. The third parties are the ones selling it to Walmart.
You think that third party they help?
Of course. No, it's not them. It's not them. If you look at and that's why right now, if you have like a small business, everybody saying this, right now, because of the profit margins and because it's cheaper and because you're not competing against so many people. Like right now, I think Walmart. I mean, when you look at Amazon vendors, right? Vendors like they sell in on the line. Amazon has millions of vendors. Like so, you're competing against millions of different people selling the product in Amazon. But when you go to Walmart, they only have like hundreds of thousands. So you're only competing with a couple of hundreds of thousands of people
100%.
selling it, and your margins are bigger. So technically, if you're a small business, you should be running to Walmart and selling your stuff at Walmart. Even though, and again, why rent is more expensive in main avenues than in dead end streets? Because main avenues have the traffic. That's what you get in Amazon. You get traffic. You know. So Walmart right now, when it comes to traffic, when it comes to selling online items, it's like in a corner somewhere, in a dark alley.
But if you have to recommend people, should they buy in Amazon or in Walmart?
I think Amazon, because now Amazon with the new, Amazon is doing the same thing that Walmart has. A premium. Amazon also has a program like premium, where you get
premium is Amazon.
No. So Walmart has a product like premium that Amazon has.
So you would recommend Walmart?
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah. It's cheaper.
I also would recommend Walmart. I think I'm going to keep buying on Amazon because it's so nice.
I think
But yes, people should buy in Walmart because it's cheaper and.
I think people buy from Amazon because it's just a habit. It's like having the bodega in your corner of your house. Like if you live in New York City, when you're going home, there's a bodega in your corner, and then you stop there, and then you get like whatever, cold drink something.
You know what is also a huge advantage of Amazon is that let's say you buy this glass, right? And then like in a year later you have broken half of the glasses. You can just order more. In Walmart, you buy a glass, right? And you go like a year later, you cannot find exactly the same glass. It's going to be something similar, but because they keep moving and updating the products.
Yeah.
So you cannot keep buying the same thing. Amazon is great in that. Like you buy, like anything that you are happy with, right? And it comes in a set or whatever. Or shampoo, you are happy with this shampoo that you want. You just can keep ordering the same.
Yeah, but also Amazon also has products that they
No, Amazon. I
disappear.
said,
I know, but Amazon also has products that they no longer sell.
I see it. I see they do that too. Yeah, probably they don't sell that much or whatever. But most of the things you can even put them like in a monthly delivery or something like and if you want to buy like a something cheap in Amazon, right? Yeah, like a shampoo or whatever it is, right? You can buy it as a subscription, right? And when you pay it, you cancel the subscription, and you will get a discount. They will not take it back. So that's a good way to.
So that's another way of a ripoff, if you ask me. I don't think nobody should subscribe to anything.
No, but you cancel immediately.
Yeah, I get that part,
No.
but nobody does.
Yeah, the problem that if you forget, then
Yeah, that's a problem. Like they did that with the phones a lot. They say if you get insurance right now, you pay less. You get but then what used to happen, they say, oh, you just gotta cancel it. Until the sales guy would be like, hey, listen, don't worry about it, because as soon as you buy it, you just go home and you cancel the insurance and you just get your discount. Nobody did. You got home, you start playing with your stupid phone, and that was it. It was a wrap. And then years and years and years, they keep deducting $4 or $5 from your account. You didn't even know about it. And you would pay for insurance for something that you didn't even know you had insurance.
Yeah, that could happen.
It happens a lot. There's a lot of people that pay that when they don't realize that they've been paying for these memberships or this discount stuff every month. They're paying fees. And they were smart. They don't put large fees, so you don't remember or you don't look at it.
The subscription on Amazon is that they will keep sending you the same product cheaper.
I get that part.
So you will notice it because it keeps coming.
I get that part. But what I'm trying to tell you is you can find that item somewhere else cheaper.
The Amazon? No,
Yeah.
a lot of things are.
No, I think if you compare right now Amazon prices and Walmart prices,
Yes.
Walmart prices are going to be cheaper.
Yes, cheaper, yes.
Yes.
No, that is true. Also, I don't know when, but Amazon used to be, everything used to be very cheap in Amazon. And then it was a little higher, a little higher, a little higher. And now it's like a normal price.
Yeah, but
Have you noticed that or no?
no, I don't buy in Amazon like you.
Nothing at all?
No, I do buy in Amazon, but I'm not like an Amazon like buyer. Like if I buy something in Amazon, it's like because I cannot find it anywhere. As a matter of fact, look, for example, I went to Staples yesterday to buy the calendar for next year, and Staples is closed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The one
The one by before the bridge, the one right by the bridge of
by Margarita.
Tlaquiasco Bridge.
Yeah,
The Tlaquiasco Bridge. I was I can't believe it's closed. And surprisingly, they also had a UPS store in there. They had a big printing shop in there.
Of course, Margarita.
You used to go there?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
They had like a big corner. I mean, they gave them a big corner for the printing shop for the UPS. And I was surprised. Well, nobody's buying office supplies anymore. I mean, that's another problem with COVID. COVID destroyed office supplies stores because a lot of people started working from home.
Also, there is this thing that a lot of companies, they are changing because they are forcing to change. But there are a lot of companies like Home Depot, for example, right? That they used to make no money on the sheet rack or on the plastic. Like you can go and buy $500 on Shiro, and Home Depot will make like $20 out of that, right? But if you go and buy a small thing that costs like $12, then they will make half of that profit.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody has a walking item. Look, if
That's what I'm saying.
If you go to McDonald's and you ask for the cheeseburger, McDonald's is making pennies on the cheeseburger. But when you ask for the medium soda and they charge you like $2 or something, they're making like $2 on that freaking soda.
What I'm saying is with Home Depot, for example, because now Amazon sells so many things that you have in Home Depot way cheaper, not a little cheaper, but way cheaper. Home Depot is pretty much forced to reevaluate all the prices. So now they have to make money of everything, not before. And that's happy with the Staples. The Staples, you will go there, right? And there were so many things that were like a good price, right? You go and buy a printer or whatever, right? But if you buy the cable that connects the printers, or you buy the toner for the printers, it was insanely expensive. So all those little products were taken by Amazon. So in case of example, they could not. I mean, hopefully they will stay afloat. But
No, it's the only thing that kept Staples open was the government contracts. The government was buying a lot of stuff from Staples.
yeah,
That was
insane.
That was the only thing that was actually keeping up the Staples. I think you kept Staples of above water was the government contracts. I don't think Staples was making any money on the store. And Staples website wasn't friendly either. It wasn't
No. But the Staple people knew the government people, the purchase people. They were like they have a good relationship.
Yeah, I mean, and listen, if you become a government vendor, you're good. I mean, there's stuff that Uline. I mean, Uline. I think everybody from the government buys from Uline.
Yeah.
And Uline, if you ask me, it's expensive.
Crazy expensive.
You can find the same things in any other place for probably like half a price.
That they will know the government people. They already stay with them like that.
Because I think
years.
Uline is 100% American company.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I think they do is here in America. I'm not sure.
I like the gift. Like if you buy $300, you get this free. You get 1,000, you get this free. Like I feel like I got like a basketball net with everything because I ordered something about like 600 or something. So they always have something free. I love free.
Yeah, love free stuff. No. Jesus. Yeah. So listen, I think we both agree that Walmart is not going to go anywhere. At least I don't think Walmart is going to go anywhere anytime soon. I do hope that Timu or Tamu, whatever I don't know how you pronounce it, do come to the United States because that only is it's gonna help the consumers because the prices are going to drop, and it's going to give competition to Amazon, which right now Amazon is his king in his kingdom. I mean,
actually they are extending to everything.
Yeah, Amazon has no. I wouldn't be surprised if they will find their own banking soon. Like they will become their own financial.
One of the things that they have is credit card.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. Yeah, but they're not a financial institution yet.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't be surprised if soon they will say you can finance everything through us. Because I mean they're already selling houses, they're selling cars. You can buy anything in Amazon right now, pretty much. I wouldn't be surprised if soon they're going to announce that they're going to. I would not be surprised if Amazon is going to go in the shipping business.
You saw that they have this memo. I don't know if it's true though, but somebody was sharing like a memo that it got leaked from Amazon, saying like from the high punchers telling them that in the next I think 5 years they're going to get rid of 70% of their employees.
Yeah,
I think it's true.
Yeah, it's happening now.
Oh no, they are fighting.
It's happening now. I mean, it's happening right now. I mean, one of the problems. Amazon is very good at this. I mean, they've been doing this since the beginning. I don't know what people are surprised about. I mean, they get 100 people do the job, and then they fire 10, but the 90 people still doing the same job because they're afraid to lose the job. So then they fire 10 more. Now you got 80 people doing the same job, and then you fire 10 more. Now you got 70. You tell the 70, hey, I need you to do more. And you think that person is going to say no? They're going to do it. So Amazon learned to do a lot more with less. And that's how you do it. You hire a whole bunch of people, and then little by little you start firing them.
And they are putting crazy money on robotics.
Well, and also remember, Amazon was very smart because Amazon don't hire people directly to Amazon. You know,
I didn't know that.
they hire third party at the very beginning, everybody.
In the beginning, they start with that.
Yeah, at the beginning, everybody that was working for Amazon was not Amazon employees.
No, they have contractors.
Contractors, and they got.
That's what they did in Canada.
Yeah.
They pretty much because they want to get okay. Maybe it's not that long, but that's my understanding. That it might happen. They will be in a union. So Amazon decided to close that plant. Now they say that it was not because of the union. It's just not worth to keep it open. And now they are hiring contractors.
Yeah, because that's what they did for many years. And the thing is that they pay the contractors good money. Why they pay good money? They could have paid the contractor. They said a low number for New York, right? They said that they paid them $15 an hour, right? They could have paid them that. But no, they paid them $20 an hour. And they're like, wow, we get paid $20 an hour, that's pretty good. Yeah, but you don't realize that you're not getting sick days, vacation days,
that's it.
No medical, no workers' comp, no 401k. You're not getting nothing. You're just getting these $20 an hour. So technically, when Amazon had a real employee, even if let's say they're paying them $50 an hour, that employee is costing Amazon probably $40 an hour for all the things that they have to pay. Sick day, vacation days, 401k, life insurances, health insurance, all those things. That employee, instead of costing you $50, is costing you $50 an hour. That's the part that nobody people talk about it. But an employee on the books costs more than that what they're paying it. That's only what you pay that employee. Everything else is not there. Everything else employee has to pay. And which is usually double or triple what you pay that employee. So if you say, oh, but they're paying $20 an hour, yeah, but they're saving $20, $30 on the other side. So
yeah, but they are going to
don't get me wrong. Walmart was also on that end. I mean, Walmart used to pay minimum wage, but I think Walmart did offer their employees sick days, vacation days, some sort of retirement.
No, but things when I remember they used to have like people that would go to whatever they call them. They would go to the different departments. So that's why the employees have to get benefits, like government benefits, medical.
Because it's just one thing that we know is that as long as you're in the bracket, you still could work and get benefits.
So Walmart will have their employees actually. You will train them
to go in and get food stamps and say, listen, you're educated. Hey, listen, you're only making this money, but you can get this.
Yeah, they got in a lot of trouble because of that. Because it was kind of like instead of raising the money, the salary, so they can afford that, they were like, oh, we're paying little, but look, there it is.
And it works and it doesn't work. Because if you're not going to jump over the bracket for a large, and you're just above the bracket, then you lose everything. And you're still not making enough. That's the difference. That's the problem. If you're in the middle, you are screwed. You are done.
You have nothing.
You have to be below or way above. If you're in the middle, you're not going to make enough, and you're not entitled to nothing.
My friend, maybe I should not say the name, but my friend.
But who is it? Who is it? Talk to me. Talk to me.
There's the rat who. But he actually.
I know who you're talking about.
he actually went and he was pretty much like a janitor of a building or something like that. And then he went and got a really good job, and when he actually quit it because he had this problem with his skin. And he had to go to the doctor almost twice a week or something and get his meds and things. It was a huge
medical condition?
Yeah, it was like a huge problem. It wasn't cancer, but it was really bad. If he stopped taking his medicine, his face would explode almost. And he had to quit it and go back to the old job, so he would be under whatever it was and keep getting the
medical attention that he needed. That happens a lot. I mean, that happens a lot. That's why this depending on where you are, every state is different when it comes to benefits and stuff. But yeah, it's rough. Walmart knew that. I don't know how much Walmart I think pays minimum wage. You know, I think they are just about minimum wage. We're in New York. I mean, in New York City, I think everybody gets paid between the minimum wage in New York is between $15 and $25. I think that's like the minimum wage. Even though I don't see anybody making less than 15 and surviving in New York City. It's almost impossible. You know, if you're the only person with the income, you know, if you're the only person with the income, that's is very difficult, very difficult. Um, Walmart, I think Amazon pays more than Walmart, but the skill is different. You know, the skill is different because Amazon is in the business of delivery. So the person is exposed, the person is exposed to accidents and is also exposed to the weather. You know, rain, snow, heat. You know, they going through all this. You know, that's what UPS.
Also, the big difference between working on the two companies is like in Walmart you can advance, you can climb the ladder.
Yeah, you can actually, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
like there are people that are in charge of a store that is starting like just cleaning the floor.
Yeah.
Amazon has none of that.
No. Amazon, once you're a driver, you'll be a driver your whole life. That's it. That's all
What they are doing now is giving them names. You know, so you're not a driver anymore. You are, you are like an inspector of the road. So what do I do?
You drive.
But you get like a couple of dollars extra and inspection. So they give a new title.
Make sure there's no pothole. You see a pothole, you tell me about it. I do something. I think both of them are going to be for a while in here. I think the only one that has a challenge is going to be Amazon. With that, if Temu or Timu, whatever you want to call it, come to the United States, I think that's going to be. Alibaba tried to come to the United States too, but it didn't work out. You know, I don't know why. I don't know if it was because of Congress or Alibaba. Alibaba is Indian, right?
Yeah.
Alibaba was also trying to come to the United States.
Oh, Alibaba actually. It kind of belongs, or Amazon is a huge investor.
In Alibaba.
Yeah. I think they own like, don't quote me, but like 20% of. They are the ones that actually, when Alibaba was going to like boom, the Amazon guy went out.
If you notice, every part of the world has like an Amazon style of company.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go to South America, it's Libre Comercio.
No, they are already opening Amazon.
Yeah, but Libre Comercio is the biggest one in South America. Like you can buy and sell anything in South America with Libre Comercio. It's like the Amazon version of Amazon. And of course, Amazon is going to spread. That's why you cannot go and sell to my country, but you don't let me sell your country. That's one of the problems, and that's why I think they're going to let Temu come in, because Amazon is already planning on expanding, okay, to the world, but they don't want nobody to come here. That makes no sense. It's not what it's like.
Like in South America, you asked me.
Is there Amazon in China?
No, they will not let them.
Of course not. You see.
But Peru is going to be one of the centers on this expansion, because they pretty much open they have like a port that actually can get like a real those huge container ships that those ships cannot go anywhere in South America, only on the Pacific side. But the Peruvians actually build this huge thing that they can actually go there.
The ones who built it was the Chinese who built it.
Of course they are. But they are going to use that one to.
The port has no employees.
You see?
Everything is robotic. Everything is run by robotic. The trucks, everything is moved on their own. I mean, they do have people, because there's always has to be somebody.
Of course. But mostly of them.
Like 95% of it is run by
by robots.
By robots, yeah.
No, robots are the new thing.
No, it is the future. It is the future. It's separating us even more and more. I mean, you're talking about robotics. I mean, you're talking about ships that park on their own. You got machines that pick them stuff up, put them on trucks that drive by themselves, and deliver it to factories that have nobody working there, but robots doing everything. But yeah, we're talking about billions of people that don't have water or flushing toilets in their freaking houses. You know, I mean,
Don't you think everything, all of this is going to balance?
no.
No.
What are you talking about? What's wrong with you?
Hopefully.
What the hell are you talking about?
It might balance.
How the hell is that? How?
I don't know, maybe they get to work there and eat or something. You know. It could happen. You don't think Peru is going to improve?
What the hell are you talking about?
You don't think Peru is going to improve a little because it has this poor? No. The rich getting rich.
That's it. That's it.
No, if you go to Peru,
I never, I don't like that rich getting rich. Me honestly, I never liked that because, yes, in a way, it's
you were
true.
planning to be
No,
rich.
I always no, the rich getting rich, yes, in a way. But remember something: people, let's say, and I say people because it's not just one person, a whole bunch of people invested, like they took a risk, a big high risk, an investment of billions of dollars sometimes. You know, investments that are so big that nobody else can, to actually make things better for everybody on the long run. So yeah, it's usually it's for the ones that take the risk that they get the
This
perks.
part.
You know? Yeah. Now the problem with that, and there's nothing with anything, is just remember the skill to work in these things is higher because you're talking about technology, new technology, stuff that you have to actually go to school, know how it works, and all this stuff. So the average person is never going to work on these things. Never. Don't even think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the truth.
Yeah, no, that's.
The new technology is not for the average person. I mean, right now, there's people in college that when they graduate college, whatever they learn is already old. It's already too old. I mean, the stuff that's coming out, by the time you finish your full degree, you'll be like, damn, that's obsolete. The stuff that I was in school is obsolete. Now you got new stuff.
And that should be a new subject for the new episode.
But anyway, yes, thank you for watching Walmart. We're here for Walmart.
Yes, please. Buying in Walmart. I personally want to keep buying in Amazon because it's so easy.
I'm gonna go to Walmart and pick up my apples and they actually the meat in Walmart is pretty good.
Totally. Yeah, that's what they never want to go away here. They have fresh things.
And actually, believe it or not, one of the things that I always buy in Walmart is bread. The bread is always fresh. The bread is always
I know
fresh.
you buy a lot of bread.
The bread is always fresh. I like that in Walmart. Everybody's fresh. Thank you for watching us. Follow us, please, and we'll see you next time.